Two figures appeared before everyone's eyes. The first one is Guyo, that they encountered in the region of the ancient homeland, otherwise known as the Second Tianzun. And another figure standing behind him also has the power, spans the initial level. That person is the third Tianzun, if one includes the old devil Tianming. In total, there are 3 of them, who attacked the Shooting Star Pavilion moments later, after failed negotiations with Yao Lao. Old devil Tianming, her smile widens, while saying, "Apparently bloodshed was inevitable. Today, good, we will collect many souls." Chimes Gayu with a strange laugh. Shows he underestimates Pavilion Shooting Star because they have the combined power of 3 bashing. Yao Lao's face was dark. He stared at the enemy group. "And make a decision. Guyu and the old devil Tianming. Let me deal with it. Sailin Singlin. Little fairy doctor. You guys block. Another Banseng." Group Kalen anxious. Against 2 high-level Banseng alone. Too risky for Yao Lao. Although he is also at a high level. Then Yao Lao waved goodbye. He realized the risk, but he had to hold back the elites. "Banseng enemy, just do it. Y'all take care." Without talking anymore, Yao Lao is moving. Appeared in front of Tianming and Guyo. 2 terrible UCI spreads. Locked the movement of the 2. "Yao Chen, you're so arrogant. Want to hold us both." Ek Tianming Dengai. Yao Lao ignored them. Do see strong enveloping his body. Twist the space around. Old demon Tianming laughed coldly and shout to attack with murderous intent. A ferocious scream sounded. Deep River Alliance expert stormed, followed by a Shooting Star Pavilion expert. They clashed in the air, triggered an explosion that rocked the Star Realm. On the other side, Guyu feels happy because he had long planned destruction of the Shooting Star Pavilion. Now with the help of Tianzun, third of the Soul Hall and Deep River Alliance, the plan was finally carried out. "It's been a long time since I've fought. Using high level of Banch as a welcome gift. Out of retreat. It's worth it." Tianming laughed strangely. He stepped, Doti sweep, and he appeared in front of Yao Lao, his white hands like eagle claws through empty space, grabbing Yao Lao's throat. Yao Lao Menengus cold. He didn't dodge. Instead, his fist, which contained a terrifying power, mercilessly attacked the old devil's head. Tianming. Old devil Tianming certainly does not want to take risks, so he quickly withdrew the attack and dodged from the Yao Lao punch. But when Yao Lao was about to chase, black fog comes crashing down. Black chains through the fog, cutting up space. Called Yao Lao face. It holds the black chain. Then stormed into the black fog. His large fist hit the black fog. As a result, Gayu gasped, thrown out of the black fog. Although both high-level Banseng, superiority of Yao Lao's spiritual power made him lose. Tianming was shocked to see Guyu pressed. Immediately, the 2 attacked in unison, invaded Yao Lao. Space around them collapsed in that clash. While Yao Lao was busy, Tenzun Kithrim, the Soul Hall, was about to interfere in battle. But suddenly, Kalen strikes with a bolt of lightning 7 colors. But the third Tianzun easily destroyed the lightning. He saw a huge 7-color sky swallowing python. Floated when the third Tianzun was about to attack the Kailim. Suddenly the Dokyui pillar contains deadly poisons fired by a little fairy doctor. The poisonous attack made the third Tianzun frown. But those attacks are also easily destroyed. Shortly after that, he saw King Lin with the illusory figure of a huge ancient sky serpent. Behind him, see the sky swallowing python, deadly poison, and the ancient sky serpent. The third day of Tianjun. Finally, seriously, even though they're just Dojin tops, this combination gives him pressure, even though he just reached the Banshee level. Third Tianzun's eyes became ice cold. Today, the Shooting Star Pavilion must have been wiped out. His body shot fast, appear in front of Singlin, and the crystal Dochi hit towards him. Singlin shocked. So he took out the figure of an expert he controlled. Through his eyes, third Tianzun hand destroys Dozun expert, controlled by Singlin, become fragments. She had a snake flower student 3, green jade. Deserved he could control the soul of the ancient sky dragon. The third Tianzun is a person with extensive experience. He succeeded identifying the secrets of Xing Lin at a glance when he was about to attack again. Lightning Python, 7 colors and Doctor, little elf stormed from behind and targeted her. The third Tianzun laughed coldly when surrounded. Then Du Yuci in his body erupted violently. When an unparalleled fierce battle ensued, the mountain behind remained silent, large stone door standing quiet. The silence was broken. Cracks, small, began to spread throughout the mountain near the stone door, along with the cracks that there's something that feels slowly awakened deep inside a mountain. 3 figures flashed across the sky at lightning speed so that the terrifying Dochi waves spread, forcing all members stay away, because within a radius of 10 Ribum, wave Dochi, it could destroy. Elite Dozone into blood. The 3 figures clashed with each other and take a few steps back, causing the space beneath their feet to collapse. Yaochan, your spiritual power is indeed strong, but you really think can fight us both alone? Said the old demon Tianming while stabilizing himself. Guyo laughs, even though in his heart he was a little daunted. He knows that if alone, it is no match for Yao Lao, because the spiritual power of Yao Lao is way above his. It is said that the ancient alchemists had great combat skills. This is because of their spiritual power. Yoken must have reached the heavenly level. Of the 4 major spiritual levels of man, heavenly soul, even hard to find people on the plains. Middle who reach this stage without Borelli. Shiny Guyu eyes, filled with increasingly strong killing intent. Tianming, don't give him time to breathe, shouted Guyu with a cold voice. Then Tianming's hand seal changed. Big gray Dusi soaring, exudes a terrifying aura. And shortly after that, giant palm with the wind. Deadly leads to Yao Lao. On the other side, Yao Lao felt that terrible energy. Then his Dochi quickly turned into a palm of fire. 1000 FT high, that clashed with Tianming's palm. Of the collision then caused Hurricane Daoxi swept, smashed a nearby mountain into dust. One side of that storm strike Tianming, make it backwards, and her pale face getting paler. On the other side, Yao Lao was also exposed to the effects the blood and ki in his body churned. When she just pressed her, Guyu suddenly let out a sharp palm attack, forcing him to take it once more. Really fighting against 2 people. Level is clearly detrimental. Yao Lao. Shortly after, Yao Lao pressed down on his internal wounds. The painful sound of snakes exploding from the distant sky. He turned to see Celine's sky-swallowing python, bounced by the palm of Tianzun III. The force of the attack shattered the hard scales on the body python so that blood scattered. From the sky, little fairy doctor's expression changed. He stared angrily at the third Tianzun. Then he moved behind her, and in his hand, poison beads appear, causing a white fog to erupt from space, and sped towards the third Tianzun. The third Tianzun could not have escaped the rapid attack, little fairy doctor, yet he was able to dodge the attack. Then, she flashed in front of the little fairy doctor while launching attack, so that makes little fairy doctor spitting out blood and make his body bounce. Even though it was thrown, the poison liquid landed on the third Tianzun robe. Even some of the venom stuck to his arm and gnawed the meat. The face of the third Tianzun changed, seeing how deadly the poison then. His hands are like knives. Quickly cuts off most of the meat that was exposed to poison. The third Tianzun endures pain, staring at the little fairy doctor bouncing. Then when he was about to chase the little fairy doctor, Kinglin quickly blocking it. Of course, the third Tianzun laughed coldly. He is not afraid of being attacked by 3 people. Lin Xinglin bitterly resists the third Tianzun ferocious attack. If not for the help of the green 3 jade snake flower disciple, he must have been seriously injured. Whole realm of shooting stars in chaotic battle. Guyu and Chen Ming keep pressing Yao Lao. After a long fight, Yao Lao is getting tired. From the corner of his eye, he saw King Lin, finally unable to hold the third Tianzun. Jinglin hit. Even the illusory figure of the sky snake behind it is destroyed. The shock made Yao Lao slow down momentarily. Instantly, a shadowy figure appeared behind him, and palm hit Yao Lao's back. The sudden attack made Yao Lao spit out fresh blood. His body fell, hitting the square. See Yao Lao fall in love. Star Pavilion expert. Drowning fall. Yao Lao is the strongest, and his defeat will inevitably destroy morale. Members of the Falling Star Pavilion, Yao Chen had already lost. If you guys are still stubborn, I don't hesitate to kill you all, said Tianming. With full intention, killing echoes. Everyone in the pavilion shooting stars fell silent. Mostly showed desperate faces. Tianming smiled smugly, then said, "Kill him, we can't stay long." The situation could have changed. Tianming frowned at the expression in Yao Lao's eyes. When Tianming and Guyo prepared to launch the final attack, the entire star realm suddenly trembled. All the mountains shake violently, as if an earthquake occurred. This sudden change made Tianming and Guyu shocked. Suddenly, a mountain in the depths of a star realm suddenly exploded. At the same time, that terrible fire turned into waves of fire that surged towards the sky. And a cold cry suddenly echoed in the star realm. Today, anyone in the star realm who is not a member of my pavilion will die. Felt that terrible aura containing that great pressure. Tianming and Guyo, who floated in the sky, immediately fell silent. Dosheng Samarait.